What's up, guys? A little more than just a building update today, which the building itself is, I've had my inspection for framing and we're ready to skin it, so that's the next step. But I wanted to share a little tooling acquisition that I stumbled across. It's a doozy, so let me just, there's a quick pan. But anyhow, I'll go over a little bit. This wrapper here is full of these little storage drawers, and they're all full of hardware: cap head screws, nuts, bolts, cotter keys, that kind of thing. But that's not where this thing gets interesting. K&T vertical horizontal with the attachment. I do need the drive gear for the vertical, and I need the overarm. So that's that. Everything is really grimy and kind of gritty, very light surface rust, but everything was kept. It's been in storage for about 10 years, so it was time for the guy to get rid of everything. He's selling the building, so all this stuff had to go, and I just happened to be there at the right time. So this 5 horsepower, not sure exactly what model it is yet, but I'll get into that eventually. Next item, but it's great, great condition considering. Next item, Corvell 6x18 surface grinder, 8-inch wheel. It's actually pretty damn good shape. You can still see a lot of the flaking on the ways for oil retention. So that's definitely going to replace the one I'm currently using. So that'll be nice. A little bit different than what I've seen. The table actually lowers and raises, as opposed to the head moving up and down what I'm used to seeing. Another one I'm excited about, 14x40 Cadillac engine lathe. Again, crazy dirty. I've gone through all the gears, all the levers, everything's there, just extremely dirty. No crazy wear on the ways that I could find. The screws look like they're in pretty good condition. Everything moves, nothing's seized. All the drives, everything's great. Tailstock, whatever. I did get I got the collet closer for the back end of the spindle. I got the steady rest, and I think that was pretty much it. I did get some more of these KDK tool holders for the tool post, so that's pretty cool. I'm really excited about this one. I can't wait to get this one cleaned up and going. I've been looking for something like this for a long time. I'm sure you guys have seen these big, bank drilling on a big bench. This is all Walker Turner. My father-in-law actually picked this one up. He's in a cell, like 3 of the heads, and just keep the bench and one drill head on it. The very last one has auto feed on it, so that one's pretty cool. Anyone interested in one of these Walker Turner drill press heads, the price will be right. I might actually pick one up. Self-explanatory. This one is pretty cool though. It's got a power feed attachment on the side of it. Pretty cool. Let's see, next one. As I fall, I still haven't found the name brand on this tool and cutter grinder, but I think I'm going to keep it and kind of bring it back to life. It's just, just like all this stuff, it's really dirty, but I think it'll be serviceable. Everything's free and everything moves. Of course, none of this stuff I've seen run, but I'm not too concerned about electronic end of it, so I mean, that's not a big deal. So if anyone's familiar with this brand, let me know. This is kind of a new thing for me. I haven't used a tool and cutter grinder. This is a Kearney and Trecker indexing head. It takes some Brown and Sharp collet that I'm not quite familiar with, but that was on there, so that's kind of cool. It's missing the drive motor, but it's not too tough to come up with. And let's see, Dual horizontal bandsaw. It's actually a beast. I'm gonna restore this one and replace the one that I'm currently using. I think this will be a nice addition here. A little bit larger than what I'm using right now, and it's a Dual. I mean, it's a beast. There's the coolant tray and pump for that, some stands. Let's see, and then Bridgeport clone, Max Mill. Again, really rough, but going through it, looking at the Gibbs screws, I don't think anyone's ever touched them. So the table's still really tight. Everything moves really nice still. Just, you know, crazy grimy. But, you know, some purple power and elbow grease, and I think I'll be good. There was an issue with, I think, the tilt on the head. Someone had broken the worm gear on it. I think this must be something they intended to replace it with, but he said it is broke. Yeah, definitely broke. But you know, what the hell, it's not a big deal. I might even take the top end off my Bridgeport and just set it on here, because the lower end of my Bridgeport's pretty beat. This one's definitely in better condition as far as all the ways and table movement goes, and the table itself seems to be, you know, very little peck marks on it. I think that's the only one I found is that little guy there, but not bad. Let's see what else was there. This was just kind of a throw-in. Some, you know, gear reduction motor with a drill truck. Not exactly sure what they were using that for, but it's got some sort of T-slot on it. I don't know, maybe twisting something, or I'm not sure, who knows. But that was pretty much free on that one. So we got all the cabinets, the K&T, the Corvell surface grinder, Cadillac lathe, tool and cutter grinder, dual bandsaw, Bridgeport clone, and then this was another item that it was kind of ridiculously cheap, and it was, I don't know why, but I had to have it. It's like 4.5 by 4.5, or 4.5 by 5, I think, and it's about a foot thick granite. I'm pretty sure it was an older Starrett CMM, and there's the stand for it. But I really wish I wouldn't have put that on top, but the table has a bunch of 1/2-13 inserts in it for holding down. I'm going to try to look into that and see what it once was, but that's a massive slab of granite, and it'll make a cool table for something. I have no idea how flat it is, or you know, what I'm going to do with it. But anyhow, that's the score, and it's all going to go in there if I ever finish the damn thing. So I got my handful of projects. I'm looking forward to it. Too damn hot, guys. I'm out of here.